The singer David, the 21-year-old behind songs like Romantic Homicide and Here With Me, has been formally charged with first-degree taking of a life. The victim is a 14-year-old girl named Celeste Rivas Hernandez. He has also been charged with continuous inappropriate conduct with a minor under 14 and unlawful handling of remains. He entered a not guilty plea on Monday. He is being held without bail, and the details released by the Los Angeles County District Attorney are some of the most disturbing allegations to come out of the music industry in a very long time. This is everything that's happened in the last 48 hours. On Monday, April 20th, L.A. County District Attorney Nathan Hochman officially announced the charges against David Anthony Burke, known professionally as David. The charges include first-degree taking of a life with special circumstances, continuous inappropriate conduct with a person under the age of 14, and unlawful handling of human remains. The special circumstances attached to this case include allegations of lying in wait, committing a crime for financial gain, and the alleged targeting of a witness in an ongoing investigation. Those special circumstances are critical because they make Burke eligible for either life without parole or the most severe penalty the state can impose. Hochman said, prosecutors will decide later whether to pursue the maximum sentence. Burke appeared in court on Monday at the Foltz Criminal Justice Center in Los Angeles. He entered a not guilty plea to all charges. His defense team released a statement saying, "The actual evidence in this case will show that David Burke did not take the life of Celeste Rivas Hernandez, and he was not the cause of her passing. We will vigorously defend David's innocence." Here's what prosecutors allege happened. On April 23, 2025, Celeste Rivas Hernandez, who was 14 years old, went to Burke's home in the Hollywood Hills. According to D.A. Hochman, she was never seen or heard from again after that visit. Her family reported her missing. Months passed with no answers. Then in September 2025, a Tesla registered in Burke's name was towed to a police impound lot after being reported as abandoned. When investigators searched the vehicle, they made the discovery. Celeste's remains were inside. Authorities say the remains showed signs of severe decomposition and had been placed in bags in the front storage area of the car. Prosecutors allege Burke used a sharp instrument in the commission of the act. According to the DA's statement, the alleged motive was that Celeste had threatened to expose what Burke had allegedly been doing, conduct that could have ended his career. The prosecution's position is that he acted to prevent her from becoming a witness. What made this case so unusual is how long it took to get here. 7 months passed between the discovery in September 2025 and the formal charges in April 2026. During that time, a secret grand jury was convened. The investigation was kept completely under seal. The public didn't even know Burke was a suspect until the day he was taken into custody. The grand jury's existence only became public knowledge in February 2026 when Burke's mother, father, and brother, who are based in Texas, went to court to challenge subpoenas demanding they testify. Those court filings revealed that the Tesla was registered in Burke's name at the family's address, and that the investigation was targeting him specifically. In January 2026, a young associate of Burke's, someone who had been photographed with him at events and spent time at the Hollywood Hills residence, was taken into custody on a material witness warrant. Sources told CNN that multiple people in Burke's circle were not cooperating with investigators, which contributed to the lengthy timeline. LAPD Chief Jim McDonnell addressed the criticism directly on Monday. He said, "My duty is not to fuel speculation. It is to deliver justice, and that requires patience and discipline." He said the priority was making sure nothing would compromise the case. What's making this even more disturbing for people online is the trail that existed before anyone even knew something was wrong. In January 2024, David and Celeste appeared together on a Twitch livestream. At the end, David said, "Delete everything," before the stream ended. Between January and March 2024, he was photographed getting out of a black Tesla just blocks from Celeste's home. She was 13 at the time. He was 20. Those details are now being re-examined by investigators and shared widely across social media. People who watched David's content are going back through old footage trying to find anything they missed. The Twitch clip in particular has gone viral because what seemed like a casual moment now looks very different in context. Jimmy Kimmel was also in the news this week after being photographed near the scene of Burke's apprehension. He has no connection to the case. He was simply in the area. But the image circulated widely before context was provided. The music industry has been largely silent. No major label has released a statement. David's streaming numbers have dropped significantly since the initial reports emerged last year, and his social media presence has been inactive for months. David has been formally charged. He has pleaded not guilty. He is being held without bail. The prosecution alleges this was a planned act committed to silence a witness. The defense says the evidence will prove otherwise. A 14-year-old girl named Celeste Rivas Hernandez is at the center of all of this, and her family is still processing a loss that no family should ever have to face. This case is far from over. The next steps will determine whether this goes to trial and what penalties prosecutors will pursue. I'll be covering every update as it comes. Subscribe, and please keep Celeste's family in your thoughts.